Good morning, Eagles. Happy Thursday. It is time for us to start another amazing Olin Day. Every day we take a moment to honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I'd like you to please stand and face the flag. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Eagles, today I'd like to talk to you about tough times and how tough Eagles get through them. Sometimes life can be difficult. Our feelings might be hurt. We might lose something. Or we might be feeling bad for someone else who is going through something difficult. So what do you do in those moments of difficulty? We ask ourselves, what are we supposed to do? Well, one of the things that I like to do is listen to really smart people. So yesterday I shared the words of Helen Keller, a very smart lady who told us to keep our face to the sun to avoid the shadows. Today, we're going to listen to the words of Albert Einstein, who was also a very, very smart person. What he would tell us to do is to look for an opportunity. In fact, he said, in the middle of difficulties lies an opportunity. So what did he mean by an opportunity? An opportunity is a chance for us to do something. So, how do we find an opportunity when we are going through a hard time? Well, first of all, we look for chances to learn. So, as we go through difficult times, let's look for how we can learn and how what we learn can help us in the future. Let's also ask for help if we need it. We have to learn how to ask for help. So, make sure you ask your family, the adults in your life, and your teachers how we can help you. And finally, remember that moving through a difficult time is a chance for you to learn how to be a better person. So these are all things that we can do during difficult times, and that helps us overcome the obstacle. Life is filled with ups and downs, and on the other side of difficulty, we're always a little bit stronger and a little bit wiser. Today's featured lunch item is a chicken patty sandwich and a bag of carrots, a bag of grapes, and your choice of milk. Yummy. Thank you, food services staff, for providing the children in Brea with delicious and nutritious meals. As a reminder, meals are available today, Thursday, at Country Hills Elementary from 12:30 to 1:30. There are meals being served at other sites here in Brea, so please check out our district website or Instagram for more information about where meals are being served. Oh, today's animal fact. It's time for our animal fact. We are continuing our theme of dog breeds until we get to winter break. And today's dog breed is the Samoyed. Oh, you saw a sales email I just got. Is the Samoyed. Check that out. Yeah, we have a puppy Samoyed and an adult Samoyed. I love that you guys are making these requests. I'm getting a lot of requests. We got a couple requests for the Samoyed. So let's talk about the Samoyeds. Samoyeds have been around for about 100 years. They originated in Siberia, where it was very, very cold. And they got their name because that area of Siberia sounds like Samoyed. I think it's called Samoya or something like that. Samoyeds are known for their fur. That is, their fur and their smile, I think, are their defining characteristics. They have remarkable, thick, and gorgeous white coat fur. And because of that fur, they prefer cold temperatures. That fur is really dense. It's thick. So they like to be in places that are cold. You will often find Samoyed dogs at houses like lying on tile or on wood or in the shade. They really, really like the cold feeling, sometimes in the bathroom even. Their coat, that fur is really neat because they're one of the few dogs that I know of where their coat is actually used to make clothing. They are used to make mittens and to make scarves and things of that nature because it gets cold in Siberia, and those folks need that stuff. So I think that makes a bunch of sense. These dogs have gone to both the North and South Pole, so they are one of the few dogs that can say that. And and it makes sense because again, they love that cold weather, so they're able to pull sleds and do the work that they do in cold weather without too much of a problem. These dogs are great family dogs, but they are known to bond with one person in the family more so than others. So that kind of makes it a challenge. They are known as pack animals, so it's always good for a Samoyed to not be alone because they can make a mess if they are alone. One of the things that I love about Samoyeds, I just mentioned that they like cold, right? But they are known to sleep on top of their owners. That is something that Samoyeds are known to do. And the reason for that is, again, when they were bred and when they were in the wild, I guess, in Siberia, the humans really needed to stay warm. And the Samoyeds learned that lying on top of the human kept them warm. So even the Samoyed is kind of warm and likes cold. They would make themselves uncomfortable and sleep on top of their humans to be like a blanket. And I just think that that's so sweet. And it's indicative of their nature. They are very, very sweet and loyal dogs. They are bred to hunt. So I'm always going to tell you guys some of the other things about dogs. They love to chase rabbits and birds, and they'll come back with gifts often. So you have to work on that by playing fetch, having them find things and rewarding them for finding those things, because otherwise they're going to find their own things and they will find other animals. I've never owned a Samoyed, but I know my friends who have often get gifts that they did not intend to get. Lastly, they are very closely related to wolves, so they howl. They howl a lot, and so that can be challenging for folks. So that's enough about Samoyeds. It's time for me to go and for you to learn. Let's soar, Olinda, and make it a great day. Fly by, eagles.